We had a good relationship, the partners. You know, Bill was a smart man. And then Irvin, he was a different type of guy too. Like I say, he taught us a lot of things. And Bill and I started out working together, and then we always talked about breaking out on our own and type of thing. And Frank and I got quite serious about it. And then Bill heard, he said he definitely wanted to go with us type of thing. So that's where it started.
Thinking about 50 years, that's a long time, but it's been a good time. Well, the company started when 3 young fellows approached E.A. Gelhaus and asked them if he wanted to go in with them and start a little company, and this is in 1968. It happened in the basement of our home in Holyrood. And so from there, the three of them started the company at that point in time and grew it to 350 people over 12 years. And they started off a great company. They had great morals, they had great ethics, and they've instilled that in everybody that's worked for them. They set it up to succeed, and hopefully it continues to succeed that way too.
I think one of the strongest things about Master Mechanical always has been that they're customer, and I use customer builder focused, and they would help the builder design the best mechanical system and the most efficient, with the most efficient products and the most efficient, whether it's specs or anything like that. They were always sort of all there for you. They were just all there. Whatever they could do, they would do for you. And that always made me not only feel good, but I felt as though we would always get the best product for the best price. And that was a collaborative effort between Master Mechanical and our company and so on. So that was excellent.
Things have changed. Projects were simple. They were doing simple apartment buildings, super hot boilers and Mark-hot radiations by the thousands of feet, right? Today they're doing complicated boiler systems with high efficiency equipment, and Wayne is a master at picking systems and picking equipment and understanding all of the concepts. So he's a pleasure to work with.
And 3 of us were plumbers, so we'd set fixtures, and Irvin would pack the stuff around and unbox it, the toilets and basins, etc. And so that we didn't have to do that, we'd just reach over and grab a fixture.
I'm proud to say I could drive over this city and show you jobs. I was proud to go to jobs and show our work. You can go to any condo, any apartment, and look at the racks in the basements, in the parkades. Our work is, I don't care, it's superior. I'd say another one of the best jobs was when we went down to Commonwealth. We built all the skids, we flew them in. Everything, the whole boiler room was built out here, and we hauled it down with Encore trucking and flew it into place. That is the most phenomenal thing you'll ever see. I love it.
And as a 24-year-old, I think my vision was just, I just wanted to be my own boss. And that was my biggest thing, and had no idea of how big it would get. And in fact, it just kind of grew around us, and that's the fun part of it, if you can grow like that. I didn't have visions anyways. Maybe Bill did. He was a little more bigger thinking.
One of the things that may be obvious to many in the room is Masters worked closely with engineers, mechanical engineers, designers, design build, and their opinions have always been very valued at the very preliminary stages on what mechanical systems to set up and what's got the best economics, both short-term and long-term. And I think you'll find that a lot of Masters clients are the long-term builders and owners and operators. You can put something up in a hurry, reduce your initial cost, and then you pay for it 10 and 100 times more in the future. And I think many of the consulting engineering firms have a close and respectful relationship with Master Mechanical.
This group of people has always kind of buckled down and worked extremely hard. They've always been a really highly engaged group of people, innovative. From the outside looking in, is that they've always, whether or not there was difficulty with an economy or competition, they've always buckled down, worked really, really hard.
Master Mechanical is always, whoever it has been, whether it's been Wayne or Gary before him, or Bill, they've always been very personable and been sort of always ready to meet you, ready to do things, you know, pretty much at a moment's notice. And that's the personal contact that counts for the most, I would say.
Of the three founders, the ones that I knew the best, of course, would have been Bill Strong Sr. and Gary and Wayne Gelhouse's dad. I didn't meet, I just knew by reputation. And certainly the reputation that they set was of a company that does things right. I'd be a liar if I said I wasn't intimidated by those guys. You know, they're a little rough and tumble and sort of told things the way it was, whether you liked it or not. But at the end of the day, that's who you want to do business with.
I think it's just everybody that's in the employ and works with us, and wholesalers and that sort of thing that make it. Without them, it wouldn't make it. I mean, we do have 40-year people that aren't family. They're like family to us, but there's, you know, we can go through a whole list of people, and I can think of 20 off the top that are with us for 30 to 40 years. Now that's pretty good.
Wayne's kids are here, they're on top of it, and they've got a really good thing going. I can't see it stopping, you know, at all. It's you know, whether it gets bigger, smaller, whatever, but they've always got a place to come and I would think work here. I think the groundwork's done so well over the 50 years that, you know, the next family should be able to carry on. And that's what I see in it.